Hi, my name is Dan Griffey. I'm your state representative in the 35th Legislative District, and welcome to Day 54 from this beautiful building here in Olympia. Right now in Olympia, we're working on House bills on the floor. So a bill takes lots of pathways in Olympia. They start out in committee where the public gets good, robust ability to weigh in on that policy set and make any changes. And then they move to the floor. And on the floor, we get to openly debate with all 98 members of the House. If it passes there, it goes on to the Senate and it starts all over again. Next week, we are going to be considering Senate bills. So all the bills that pass off the Senate floor are going to come to committee, and we get a chance to listen to those bills there, and the community gets one more shot at maybe amending those bills. There's some exciting news of things that we've been working on here. I reported last time in my video update on the Tenino Sexually Violent Predator Release House. That company has decided not to locate that facility in Tenino. That is a big win for the local community, but we really must work on a true solution. We need to be able to notify our community members that these things are coming in early enough to where that they can have a good say in that. We also need to make sure that we listen to the people where sexually violent predators are released. My plan is that Department of Social and Health Services maintain custody of them throughout their LRA release. So that was a small victory and a larger conversation. The community at large in Washington State, Governor Inslee's constituents and mine, all deserve to have a say in where sexually violent predators are released into community. We find that right now there's not enough say. We find that there is almost a posture from the agency that if we do light notification, that the community won't be notified about it, so then the community won't get up in arms about it, and that is not right. When it comes to sexually violent predators, they're listed as the most likely to reoffend. So we all need to think about our families here. We need to think about our most vulnerable. So my seatmate, Travis Couture, and I are calling on Governor Inslee to exercise executive power over the agencies to have the agency implement our solutions, which would mean we would put a moratorium on LRA releases into community for 2 years. A blue ribbon panel of community members will get together and answer the question, what does Washingtonians want to do with this? What do you want to do? What makes you feel safe? And I say for right now, being safe, all of Washingtonians' safety depends on the agency making sure that they're doing everything they possibly can to make sure the most vulnerable in our society are taken care of. There's some other bills that we're working on right now that I think that really get at community safety. One is a bill that would do something true and real about our fentanyl crisis that we have right now. The fentanyl crisis is killing our kids at an alarming rate. Anything that affects the most vulnerable in our society to the rate that fentanyl is needs to be top priority. What this bill does is it makes illegal the manufacture or possession of the presses that make clone pills. A clone pill is where they take pressed fentanyl powder and they make it look like a normal pharmaceutical, like a Percocet, like a codeine, like even a Tylenol. There's no reason for anybody without an FDA number, a drug manufacturer, to own such a device. If we pass this bill, law enforcement can go aggressively after the manufacturers of the pills that they're now starting to make in candy size and candy color configurations. And this is absolutely alarming. We cannot afford to have another child in Washington State become addicted or sadly die from that terrible scourge that is on all of us. Thank you so much for listening to what I have to say, seeing this beautiful building you and I all own together. As always, you can get a hold of me at any time, and I'd love to talk to you about your special issues. Thank you so much.